Hey, it's Jag, and today I'm in the studio. For this week's Midweek Musing, I've got part one of a two-part unboxing. I've been doing so much work over in my electronics shop, and I end up playing and practicing in there a lot. So just kind of figured it made sense to have a Studio B in my electronics shop. So part one of the unboxing is today. So I did some research on small near-field monitors, trying to get an idea of what I thought might work best over there. I won't be doing any official mixes. I'll probably be using it mostly for noodling and playing between other things that I do in the middle of the day. So I just wanted to get a decent set of near-field monitors. I looked at quite a few different brands, and finally settled on the Presonus Eris e3.5 BT. They seemed like they had the best features, very good price, and I thought, can't lose. So that's what I've gone with for over there. So I've got the quick features here. This isn't a review, it's just really an unboxing, but I just thought I'd run down the features really quick. So it has a 3.5-inch woven composite low frequency transducer, so hence the 3.5 in the name. I think that's a woven Kevlar. Wonder if you can shoot it. Has a massive 1-inch ultra low mass silk dome high frequency transducer. That should be awesome for the clarity and the air, being able to really hear what you're doing and get some really good separation on your tones. I went with the Bluetooth version, so that's the Eris e3.5 BT. That's what the BT stands for. They also have an Eris e3.5 that does not have Bluetooth. I thought Bluetooth, just why not, kind of made sense. I can take those little speakers, you know, out to the yard when I'm doing a barbecue or something, and I can play tunes through it as well, or I can take them you know, on vacation with me if I want. Probably a little big to pack up for that, but I have that option. They have RCA and 1/4-inch balanced TRS inputs on the back, plus they have an 1/8-inch stereo aux in for use with mobile devices, and that's right on the front. There's also an integrated headphone amplifier with a front panel stereo jack as well. The power is 50 watts total, 25 watts a side, Class AB amplification. So they're not going to be screaming loud, but they're going to be just great for near field, sitting in there, working on things, working up ideas. You know, that sort of, like I say, Studio B sort of work, and they should be just fine for background music if I do take them outside, you know, barbecuing or whatever, 40 below in the middle of winter in Canada. Anyway, without spending too much more time on all of that, let's get to the unboxing. Here's the packaging that it comes in. Not really much to see, you know, your regular stats and information. Let's open it up and see what we get. I'm really excited and pumped to have these and to be able to do some playing and recording over in the other side. It'll be nice to just be able to pick up a guitar, you know, bring up a modeler and rock some tones. All right, so opening it up. Of course, we got instructions. It comes with some closed cell foam pads that you put on the bottom on the speakers, just to help with vibrations and help decouple it a little bit from the surface you put it on. That's nice. Styrofoam, and here we go. That's the active side, and this is the passive speaker, and a box of goodies. So set those over here. The way these monitors are set up, the left monitor has all of the circuitry, the power amp, and then the right speaker is passive and just connects via standard speaker wire from the active monitor to the passive monitor. I'll set the passive one aside for right now. So as you can see on the front panel, we got the on-off switch, we've got the auxiliary in, headphone output, volume control. Here's that 3.5-inch low frequency driver with the woven composite and the high frequency dome. Turning it around, we've got a bass reflex port. We've got high and low cut controls, so you can boost or cut your high frequencies and low frequencies. The balanced TRS left and right inputs, the unbalanced RCA left and right inputs, and of course the spring jack connectors to send the wire over to the passive monitor, and power cable goes in down here. So feels really good, not too heavy. They look nice. And here's the passive speaker, the right speaker. So not much to tell, you know, similar front panel without the controls. Back panel, you just have the spring clamps here for the speaker cable coming over from the active monitor, and of course another bass reflex port. So also in the box, your included goodies, you get your detachable power cable, 3.5 millimeter stereo to RCA connector cable. You also get a 3.5 to 3.5 connector cable, so you can connect things such as, I don't know, old iPod if you have one, iPhone, cell phone, anything with a 3.5 millimeter stereo output jack, you can plug into the auxiliary input on the speakers. And there's the wire to wire up the right speaker. Okay, here's an upfront shot of the Eris e3.5 BT speakers. The left speaker is the active speaker. It contains all the integrated electronics. The right speaker is a passive speaker. So it gets its power through that speaker wire that I showed you earlier. It just goes from the left speaker to the right speaker, and that's how the right speaker is powered. So what's common to both of these speakers is that 1-inch dome tweeter here, and the 3.5-inch low frequency driver with that composite weave. The left or active speaker also has the on-off power switch. You have a headphones output. You have a 3.5 millimeter auxiliary input for mobile devices, etc., and a volume control. The back panel of the Eris e3.5 BT speakers, again, we have the left one here and the right one here. The right one being passive is quite a bit simpler in appearance. What's common to both of these is the bass reflex port on both of these, and these spring jacks or spring clips. This is where you would connect the speaker cable to provide the power for the right-hand passive speaker. On the left-hand active speaker, you have a few controls. They have what they call their acoustic tuning, which is basically a high and low boost or cut. So you can tailor the frequency response of the speakers somewhat to your environment. Here are the left and right TRS inputs balanced, and the unbalanced left and right RCA inputs. And down here is the input for the power cable. One of the things I like about the Eris speakers is that they do have that detachable power cable. Most of the speakers in this range, the power cable is permanently attached, and that's okay, but the most common way to get damage or fray or nick your power cable is with a power cable that's permanently attached and you're moving it around. So it's a really nice touch that Presonus has gone with a detachable power cable here. So that's the Presonus Eris e3.5 BT near field monitors. I'm really looking forward to trying these out, and I will do a review on them after I've had some time to play around with them.